Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik, and you're seeing this video because the channel has just hit 100,000 views as of the other day. For context, that's a stadium. I'm not sure if any of the ones on the top of my head fit 100,000 people, but the one on screen show does. And we're back with more Minecraft Hardcore. You may be thinking this looks awfully not blown up. Yeah, this is the save I made before we did all that. It's actually directly before, but I took down the signs. I came on and I realised, oh, this is the save I made as the Wither was literally in that room ready to go off. I should fix that. Bit of cobble. Yeah, it's cool to be back though. But I figured I'm going to make a pretty short video because I'm all pressed for time. And my audio's off. Thank you, Hypixel. Blame them from that. But no, I figured I'd make a quick video reminiscing on some of the better videos that I've made on the channel. Because, you know, obviously, 100,000 is cool. It's a mind-bogglingly high number. But I figure, there are some videos which helped us get there, and I want to recognise that. So, well, that's essentially what we're going to do, and I forgot I had this many cats. Oh, dear. Anyway, I'm going to have myself a fishing rod, too, because I just want to fish, man. I just want to fish. Can I move here? Yeah, it's worth a try. There we go. No, I figured I'd reminisce on some videos and I'll put some images of them on the screen. Because I figure, yeah, we've got some good videos, and I say, if you're looking for some content to watch, you're probably in the right place. This is in no particular order, this is just videos off the top of my head. And I think I want to start it off with just a plain pick. And these are like my favourite videos, in case I didn't get that across enough. But plain pick, right off the bat. Sonic Unleashed DLC. Not the whole series, because there are some episodes which were dry as hell and took like 2 hours to record because it was difficult. But I think the Apatos, Shunnan, and Adabad episodes are all pretty good in their own right. I was watching that again a few weeks ago, because I always go look at my old content and see like if there's anything I did right that I can improve on, and that's why I remember so many off the top of my head. God forbid, if you asked me like an episode of where something happened, I could probably give you the title. It's that bad. But no, hello creeper. Episodes 1, 3, and 8, I think, of Sonic Unleashed DLC are nice. Mainly 1 and 3, because I was just on my game that day. Like they were done mostly in like 1 or 2 takes, so that was cool. And number 8 is interesting. You might have seen it. It got like 50 views, weirdly enough. I mean, no one really plays the DLC online, so it makes sense. Go away. The last episode in Adabat, there's a conversation I have where it's like, what am I going to be doing this time in 5 years? And it's like, oh, I'm gonna have a job and all that stuff. And I wanted to leave that for a while, so much so I used an external site on Twitter to set a reminder for myself that'd be a public like tweet. And be like, hey, you made a promise in this video, however many years later, that you'd go and react to this and say what's happened. So because I think it was a really interesting talk that one gets on the list. If we're talking more meme episodes, though, we got plenty of those. Let's see, we have, look, I'm sure everyone is familiar with Coffee with Neremik, but you might not be familiar with the sequel I filmed. I'm gonna go to sleep. Yeah, I filmed the sequel to Coffee with Neremik as my 400 sub special, which, strangely enough, we are... What is that? Why do you have to jump scare me like that? No, we made a sequel to Coffee with Neremik, and it was, so, why have you got to make those godforsaken sounds? Perish. Please. I think I best get away from this house. It seems a bit cursed. No, I made original Coffee with Neremik, and it's one of those videos that was in my top 10 most watched videos forever, which, honestly, it was one of the few videos that like my family and friends just decided, oh, we've got to see what he's doing, and he's making a video, making a coffee very poorly, and there's very outdated MLG edits. So it's funny, the memes are out of date. That's the humour to it, though it's certainly god awful. Don't get me wrong, that video was cursed, but we made a second one because I did promise it in like 2017, and I was like, right, I'm not the guy that edited the original one with all the funny memes. I'm gonna do this my way, and. Look, I can't say that it's funnier than the original, because I'd be bigging myself up too much. But no, I think Coffee with Neremik 2, if you want a very meme video, it's interesting. That is the sole reason I, okay, I swear I heard a creeper start to go off then. No, it's the sole reason that I bought some G Fuel, and my parents were not happy about that, but that video performed quite well, so I was happy to just hear him go on about, oh, did you drink it? The lead poisoning, yeah. If you're wondering why the ending was like that, there you are. Anyway, ooh, string. Don't mind if I do. Let's have a walk around this world, shall we? Anyway, other videos off the top of my head. This time I got a world record. That was pretty interesting. That one is actually done concerningly well. For those of you unacquainted, Virtue's Last Reward was a series I did which ran for like 2-3 years. Because I started the game before it on like, I think 1st of January 2018, I want to say. Play it safe. It might have been 2017. And I only wrapped it up in like the middle of 2020. It was never the most popular series, but I liked it. And I lost my save data, you may remember if you've been here a little while. I lost like my entire computer because of a Windows update. And my grass is still floating. But I decided I'd learn to speedrun the game. Which, mind you, there was like one person who'd speedrun the PC version of the game. But just to get back to where I was, essentially. So I did that, and by the time the game had finished installing, because I was like, I'll practice it once I know the entire thing. My save had been like cloud saved by Steam, I think. So I had all this info, and it's like I might as well put it to use. So I did, and I got the world record. I uploaded it. There is an unlisted speedrun, which I might make public one day. I think it's in the Every Neremik video playlist, though, so I could be wrong. Yeah, but if you... there's a whole other can of worms, which we'll get into regarding unlisted videos becoming public. But no, Sam Got World Record was really interesting. It's one of those videos which is like... Yeah, it's from an unpopular series on the channel. But it's like, damn, this was pretty good. That's a pretty good achievement. Go you. And you know, I like to celebrate it, even if someone has broken that record, which... In all fairness, it was the first and last speedrun I ever did, and I practiced like 20 times before I did the actual thing. Which might sound like a lot, because it was like 20 hours, but... Oh no, if you're familiar with speedrunning, that is nothing. It's not even a drop in the ocean, it's a drop in the ocean's ocean. That's a video I like to reminisce on being special too. But no, what else do we have? If we're talking popular videos, Inviting Bob, I think I've talked every inch of that video to death at this point. Like, it's like, yeah, it's cool, I love it, but like, why can't I have another video blowing up? And, like, there's one comment that always stuck with me with Inviting Bob. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before, but one comment specifically called out the weird way I fished, which, essentially, I'm trying to visualize it in my head, because I don't have the footage with me. I'd go to the side of the fish and let it drift towards it. And the reason why that was is because New Horizons fishing mechanics was so good, and then I got called out for it for trying to adapt, and ever since I've been self-conscious of how I fish, and that, thank you, Inviting Bob, you're the gift that never stops giving. But no, Inviting Roll actually is the one I think was pretty cool. I think I've said this before, but I ordered the Rolled Amiibo before I think it was the day I uploaded, the day after I uploaded Inviting Bob. And why are we lagging so much? What are you doing, you stupid game? It's Minecraft. Why? How many frames are we getting? Okay, 40 ain't that bad. Why? Yeah. Is it trying to load in my entire base at once? It's a bit cringe. Okay, I'm sure the PowerPoint presentation will end sooner rather than later. Sorry if you can hear the seagulls outside my window. I wish my neighbours would lend me the bow and arrow so I could shut them up. Okay, Peter, that's a joke. UK government, it is not a joke. Please give me a crossbow license. But no, Inviting Rolled, I got the Amiibo card ordered like the day after Inviting Bob, so it didn't really take off. So it's like, oh, by the time it did arrive, which was like 5 days later, it was sitting at around 1,000 views, and it's like, oh, okay. We're still doing this whole PowerPoint presentation thing? I thought we were over this. Apparently not. Anyway, I love Villager Breeder. I used quartz blocks in this, I still can't get over it. But no, Inviting Roll was like weird because there was like this pressure now because I saw Inviting Bob was big, but that also blew up and I'm pretty happy about that. So what other things can we cover? We could cover all the general Let's Play stuff. And we could cover how laggy my computer's deciding to be for no apparent reason. I don't even have Follow Me at Home open, do I? Yeah, okay, I do, but it's off. So, like, I'm not even helping cure diseases, and my PC's starting to leave building. Software, man, I tell you. It's the worst. What other sights are there to see in this place? Oh, alright, screw it, we're going fishing again. But no, try to think. I'm going to focus more on regular Let's Play videos too, because there's a lot of good ones. Back on the topic of Virtue's Last Reward, there was one episode I remember specifically. I rewatch a lot of my videos frequently, I said before. Well, there was one episode where I found a joke I made. Because I think I got into the swing and started getting hyperactive, which didn't belong in the atmosphere of that episode or game at all. But like, it led to an unintentional joke, which I found hilarious. I can't remember what the episode number was, because it was like 40. Anyway, I know, other Let's Play stuff, let me think. I've been playing Minecraft World. Some of the Minecraft Hardcore episodes were quite nice, actually. I think, a small memory, but when I started using Life Will Change's instrumental for whenever I was coming close to dying, which is pretty neat, and I hinted at it very early in the series. this isn't related to any one good video in particular, that when I was actually going to die, I was going to use the vocal version. And when I did die, which, did I use it in the finale? I don't know. But the actual only time I died was when I was in that village, it was getting raided, and I got a totem of undying. And I played the vocal version there. And one of my friends messaged me, and like they picked up on that. Because I have a few friends which will watch like one series exclusively. Like, for example, I have one friend that watched my The Blob 2 series at work. And I'd see a little boop whenever they were at work each day in the watch time, which is pretty nice. And, no, actually speaking of The Blob, those videos have been taking off like missiles recently. I'm not sure if there's been like some renewed interest, but like, YouTube has a thing that lets you see your most viewed videos of the past day. Like, 2 of my top 5 are about The Blob, and it's like, this is a game from 10 years ago. What is getting people interested again? Is it another Twitter page? That's what got me interested. Yeah, The Blob also is a pretty fun series. First game series, you could debate the quality of, because it dragged on too long, but I will stand firm that the second game series was pretty good across the board, despite like the odd bit of commentary here and there. Because each of those levels was an hour long, man. I was not well equipped to commentate for that long. I'm still not. Didn't stop me from recording an hour long Sonic Heroes gameplay thing earlier today. I'm sure you'll see it tomorrow. But no. Oh yeah, so The Blob 2 is pretty solid let's play. No particular thing stands out though. So I suppose could get into the reviews. Well, not exactly been the bread and butter of the channel, but they've been like its main source of reoccurring views. Because the video gets like its views, its watch time when it comes out, might get a little extra here and there trickling in. But no, reviews have been like consistent. Oh, we're getting 5 views a day, which I mean, hey, when some of those have been out for over a year, bam. So I'll summarize them very briefly because, you know, I'm proud of them, but they're not the bread and butter of the channel. They're a way to like get people interested in it. Maybe watch the Let's Play where I got all the footage from. That's why I started some SA2 Let's Play. But no, let me think. So the Sonic Unleashed review was made in 6 days. No real memories from that, other than talking to my friends. If I can pull this off by the end of May, I will be... I'll go insane. I think I've given this insight before. But the day came for me to export it, right? And I was like, oh, it's going for such and such time, thinking that Vegas Pro would function normally, as it had the rest of the time I was editing. It did not. So I had this one clip from a Sonic Unleashed Facts Twitter page, because I didn't have any footage of it myself, and there was no good footage on YouTube. But because of the way I downloaded the clip, it would corrupt the video file any time I tried to export it in Vegas. Which, when that's like 6 hours long, and it could mess up at any time, and it would never finish. It would never finish the export. It'd always just randomly decide to leave before, after, during when it was exporting that specific clip. It was a nuisance. So I originally figured that, I had to record in OBS to get it to not crash my render. But no, that's some insight. Sherry 2 review is probably my favourite review out of the bunch, because it's short, it's nice. I recommend you check out the reviews too, especially if you're like interested in the game, they're great. But if not, they're like, yeah, it's like a curious little watch if you've got hours to spare. The original review I did on City Folk though was weird. I'm not sure what prompted me to do that. I think it was the game's 10th anniversary, and I was like, this is content. Oh god, that is a dumpster fire of a video, but it was as much of a pain to edit as all the other reviews were. And the SA2 review recently has been doing... I'm not gonna say it's been doing great because YouTube decided to randomly suppress the video like a day or so after uploading, which kind of sucked. But I get it. Website, not everything can be perfect. And let's see. Last but not least, we got a New Horizons review. That is the most popular one, and I'm surprised about that fact as you are. But not a lot of people like the New Horizons review because I trashed the game a little one. That's what a lot of people were looking for at the time. More so now. Like, little insight. Whenever they announce a New Horizons update, or lack of New Horizons update for a matter of fact, there's always just a significant increase in the views that video gets. Because it's the only like long form review that's been done on the game criticising it, at least to my knowledge. There's a lot of reviews when the game first came out and looking forward, but that's the only like real review that takes into account the fact that the updates are just all shit. Like, I'm sorry. We might as well speak about New Horizons though. Like, inviting Bob was good, but longest running Let's Play on the channel, pretty cool thing. And we're actually coming up on 100 episodes of City Folk, which is pretty interesting, I suppose. So I've got some few standout episodes there. First and foremost, the only video I've ever uploaded that didn't have a custom thumbnail, that wasn't a short, was episode 60-something, I think, of City Folk, and the title's Pascal. And I've never changed it because I think it's a nice little bit of trivia. I've seen favourite episodes from that too. We're getting favourite episodes from here, there, everywhere. I have to say, there's one where I talk about, I think it's called Nostalgia Fest. It's one of the very early ones where I talk about, like times like playing the game like a decade ago at that point, and that's nice. That's a nice little wholesome thing I did. And I watched that the other month. It put a smile on my face. And I suppose the last Let's Play recommendation. Watch the Shenmue 2 Let's Play. It's the best one out of the bunch, easily. And I think on that note, is that every video I wanted to talk about? Now, there's always one more. Okay, this one's a controversial one because I was an edgy child when I filmed this one. But no, there was a collab I made with someone I know in real life, playing Thrillville off the rails. Which, if you know me, I'm not a big collab man. I don't like collabs solely because I've got to rely on someone else. And more times than not, that just imagine a boat. Now imagine that thing sinking to the bottom of the ocean as fast as it could conceivably do so. Flipped off that sentence, but we'll keep going. And that's how most of my collabs go. Like, you could even see like Skyblock with Wyatt. He's like not available and I am available. It's a nightmare. But I took a risk. We both like Thrillville when we were younger. We did it, and I over edited that video to hell and back. Again, there's some edgy jokes in there. I was an insensitive little child, so I wouldn't recommend watching episode 2 of Thrillville, but I still like it. It's the only excessively good collab I ever did, if you ignore all the really offensive jokes. Like, it's a 2017 Neremik video. If you expected it to be family-friendly, PG clean, like, well, not the current content isn't like you know what I mean. If you expected it to be a wholesome 100, not say anything I'd regret and probably get cancelled for in the future, you are sorely mistaken. But I figure that's a nice thing. So those are just some of my favourite videos that have, overall, I think most of those have got over 100 views. I've helped us get to 100,000. It's a major milestone, so I want to say this at the end. Though I know less people will be watching right now. That if you were one of those people which just clicked on the videos, even this video, and helped that number get to 6 digits. Again, think of the stadium before. If I have enough editing time, I'll actually throw that image on screen again now. Look at me, professional YouTuber. Like, now seriously, if you're one of the people that helped that number get as high as it is, then genuinely thanks. It's it does mean a lot that you thought, hey, I'll click on that video. And hey, if you chose around to watch it after the 5-second mark when that review actually counted, then thank you even more. But I think until next time, that said, all that aside, all we can do now, if you're expecting to see this all again in the video, I honestly don't know. But no, thank you again for this milestone. It's a pretty major one, so, well, yeah. Honestly, I wanted to celebrate it. I was thinking about pairing this with the upcoming 600 sub special, but I've got some ideas, and I want to run like one of them by you now. Would me eating a lemon for 600 subscribers count as like genuinely entertaining content? Because I tried it before and it was a nightmare. Like, would that make for good content on the YouTubes potentially go viral? Let me know in the comments. But with all that said, I think I'm gonna wrap this one up for now. It's getting late. I need to get this one out today. So until next time, all that said, I really hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.